This is the flag of Thailand, but did you know that historically Thailand, or what is today Thailand, also had several other flags with elephants on them? Well, in today's video of why did the flag change, let's find out. Why did the flag change from this cool elephant banner to what we have today? Well, for a long part of its history, Thailand was known as Siam instead, or Siam. Now, the first flag that we know of in a really flaggy sense is from 1656, and it's not a lot to go on. In fact, it's simply a plain red banner. Now, this was fine for internal use at the time. The king could basically do what the king wanted in terms of flags, but in terms of having a navy and being recognized at sea by obviously other international ships as well, they needed something a little bit more concrete, something that wasn't quite so red, and so they decided to add this design to the flag. Now, very cool looking design. It actually has a name, and technically it was added in 1782, this being called a chakra. Now, we may know chakras today from a kind of in the West, at least, they're known very much for yoga, aligning one's chakras and all of this. But in the East, particularly in the Indian subcontinent and areas touched by Buddhism and Hinduism, chakra has a deeper, more religious or spiritual significance rather than the more modern use as it's known in the West today. Now, these chakras play an important role, and actually etymologically it's very interesting because it comes from the Proto-Indo-European root, which I won't try and properly pronounce. I think quikulos. But this root is actually where we get the modern word wheel from in English. And it's word in Sanskrit, obviously a language spoken in northern India, that we get chakra. So actually it goes back, refers to a wheel all the way back, which is kind of interesting to add. So this design was added onto the Siamese flag at this time, probably because the ruling dynasty was known as the Chakri dynasty, and so this was associated with their royal family, and so they added it onto the flag. Now, this indeed was also their symbol. So this is a chakra. This is what a chakra looks like when being portrayed in Thai artworks from the time, and this is indeed still the symbol of the modern Thai royal family, which is rather interesting. They're the ones who also moved the capital to Bangkok, so they're an important group for Thai history. In 1817, the flag was altered in a very important way, and this was the introduction of an elephant in the center of the flag, and specifically a white elephant. Now, in Thai culture, the white elephant, known as Chang Samkan, is very important as a symbol, as it is throughout much of Southeast Asia and the Indian subcontinent. The belief was that a white elephant was a particularly powerful and holy symbol, a white elephant being more intelligent and auspicious symbol, and that one who owned a white elephant or saw a white elephant would be particularly lucky himself. And this is actually still the case, where in Thailand the royal family own a small herd of white elephants, and if white elephants are found, then generally they are brought to or bought by important people in the country with various degrees of purity within these elephants. The same is true in neighboring Myanmar, where this is done by the military regime. In 1843, they decided to make a red banner with a white elephant on it, the civil ensign, so for use by non-government individuals and organizations. However, in 1855, they decided they liked it so much that they were going to make it the royal symbol, the national symbol of Siam. In 1893, they again changed the elephant's design, this time with various pieces of tackle, of regalia, and on a golden podium to spruce up the design once again. But then where do we get the more modern flag from? Well, this comes back to 1916. The Thai government decided to have a new civil ensign that was a little bit more modern, more like those European flags. So they went with this design, which of course, with its lines is pretty modern, pretty standard European flag designs going on there. But this flag would in that same year replace the classic elephant flag that up until now we've really got to know so well. But why? Why did this occur? The story goes that Thai King Rama IV was ruling Thailand during a time when there were a lot of floods, and in one particularly bad flood in 1916, he chanced upon the Thai flag that had been ripped from its flag post by the surging water and was now hanging upside down. And he decided that this was so unacceptable that the flag was upside down that they needed a new flag, a new national flag that was symmetrical, so that it didn't matter if it was hanging upside down or the right way, it was always the correct way. And so with this new civil ensign, he decided that this should become the national flag. And so RIP, our favorite elephant flag has been lost. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, vexillologists in the comments, but do we have any world flags with elephants on them? I don't think we do, and I think it is a great shame. But how then do we go from this design, the civil ensign on the left, to the now current Thai flag with the blue stripe on the end? Well, the answer isn't particularly interesting. In fact, it's the next year in 1917. Here we can see Thai soldiers who fought in World War I. That could be an interesting video to make. And actually, you can still see they've got the royal ensign on the flag, or the royal coat of arms there, as well as their what had been the civil ensign and became the national flag in 1916. And basically the reason why it became blue is because they decided that Rama the Fourth had been born on the 1st of January 1881, and that day was a Saturday. And in Thai culture, indigo or blue was seen as a color that was particularly associated with Saturday. And so in honor of Rama IV, they decided to change that central band on the flag to indigo or blue, which is what it is today. And that is how we get the modern Thai flag. But viewers of my channel, tell me, what would you rather have? Would you rather have Hilbert speaking with a sore throat? One moment. Would you rather have the modern Thai flag, which I must say isn't one of the worst, don't hate it, or would you like to have the really cool, and this is a biased question, elephant flag that I've been showing through this video? And in which case, which elephant? I think the early design with the Chakra is pretty cool. I like how that goes together. It has a bit of royal insignia. It has the elephant on it, which is the key part for me. Or would you rather have one of those newer with the larger elephant? Maybe the red on white elephant is quite cool. It can join the red and white flag squad with Poland and Indonesia and Malta. Unconfirmed Malta. But yes, let me know in the comments below which flag you prefer, modern Thai flag. I don't think anyone's going to vote for the 1916 civil ensign, red and white stripes, or elephant flag, and which elephant flag. Anyway, I'll hear it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize, I've been in a fun mood in this video, so hopefully it's not been too distracting, but thank you for watching.